Good evening. Welcome back to Transformers Tuesday, where I've got a mega unboxing in store. We've got a lot to crack open, a lot of cardboard to recycle, and a lot of plastic prisons from which to release my epic haul of Transformers gear. So without further ado, let's get stuck in, shall we? Good evening, Space Money. Congrats on being first. Good evening, Venomane, and good evening, Versace. Little eye emoji there, be like, where are the Transformers? They are right here, right in front of you, including some Lego pieces that I thought I would have here. Well, they were sitting there while I was, getting set up on that. I posted a picture of this in the Discord earlier, but I just thought I'd leave this here for a better look. This is the MOC, or my own creation, custom design of an X-Wing that I picked up in Vienna that someone was selling. It's really cool. I really like it. And there's also the new minifigure that I made of myself. Well, Hannah made most of it. I think I picked the trousers and the face. Everything else was Hannah. Yeah, it's just me in my own little X-Wing, which I thought was quite cool. And then we've also got the Republic gunship micro build, which it's still a custom because there are some pieces in this that weren't with the original, but the original is an official Lego kit that was included in a copy of a Buildmaster magazine or something like that. Brickmaster magazine, I think, way back when. So this is based on that. It uses a lot of the same parts. It certainly looks the right fit, but there were a few pieces which I didn't have, which were on the official instructions. So it's still pretty damn cool. And obviously I'm still using this flight stand that I got from God knows which kit it was. The it was like the Creator 3-in-1 Superjet thing, and none of the other builds used that flight stand, so I've just used it on its own for all other Lego sets. It's really cool. Anyway, we're not here to build Lego, at least not yet. I'm going to kick off with the Blokees. This is from the run that my Bumblebee one is from. So obviously I already have Bumblebee. So there's a high chance I will get someone different, but the chances are never zero. We've got Beast Mode Slug here, or Triceratops Mode Slug, Robot Mode Slug. You've got Ultra Magnus in repainted Optimus form. We've got Sideswipe, we've got Red Alert, we've got a shiny Soundwave, only a 1 in 36 chance of getting a shiny Soundwave, regular Soundwave, Scavenger, and Bone Crusher. So it's a mystery. It's a mystery who this could be. I'd be very surprised if it's another Bumblebee, but I won't complain. Just means I've got twice the bee. Let's have a look. Thank you, Space, for doing the shoutouts. Ooh. Oh my god, I swear, the Blokees are great, but their boxes, I end up butchering them every time. And, it's a shiny box. It's nice cardboard. Anyway, we know the drill with Blokees by now. We know how these things work. Instructions, which are kind of universal. It doesn't clue you in on who the figure is. The real clue is probably going to be in the bigger bag with the body pieces and stuff. So, but let's see if we can get any clues from the smaller bag. How you can get them out. So they've got dark hands. Okay, who does that narrow it down to? Let me look at the box again. So with dark hands, it could be... to be fair, it could be Sideswipe, Red Alert, or Slug. Oh my god, I've just realised they've actually spelt it slag. They've spelt it the US way. So, for those who don't know, so the Dinobots, you've got Grimlock, Snarl, Sludge, Swoop, and the fifth one, back in the 80s, was called Slag. Now, if you are a resident of the UK, you will know that slag is a derogatory term for a lady of the night. And so for UK markets, and I think some US markets as well, they changed it to Slug. But Blokees have adopted the previous name. It literally says Slag right there. There you go, little Easter egg for you. Go home and tell your family. Just say, Mummy, what's a slag? Man on the internet was talking about slags. Right, let's find out who it is. Oh my god. It's only fucking Bumblebee. Oh, you couldn't make it up. Amazing. These are different. I don't remember these pieces. Oh no, I remember that one. I can't remember what that blue bit's for. What are the fucking chances? A spoil heap of material. Yeah, sorry, that's the intentional meaning of slag. But, you know, secondary meanings than that. I can't believe it. Right, so, I mean, look. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It was a... Well, I mean, it says 1 in 9. A 1 in 9 chance of getting Bumblebee. And I've got a second Bumblebee. Well, what I'm probably going to do is... I don't know, I'll probably give it away or trade it or something. Trade it on the TF UK sales market or something. I already have Bumblebee. I joked when I said it wouldn't be a problem, but I'm like, oh, I already have this one. The chances were so high for me to get someone else, and it's just my luck that I got someone different. Yeah, I'm sure other people have duplicates out there. I'll just swap it for one that I don't have. Should be an easy thing. So I'm not going to touch this. I'm going to put it back in the box. Man. I mean, it's a good job nobody would want them pristine, because why would you buy a model kit and then not use it? At least it's not second-hand slag market. Teehee. So that was in there. That was in there. That was in there. See, the dark hands didn't give it away, because other characters had the dark hands as well. What are the fucking chances? Is that where this came from? Feels like it is, yeah. I think these were just loose. Well, that's cut the unboxing short somewhat. Because we obviously haven't got to do the Blokees build now. And I can't return this either. I can't take it to the shop I got it from. Obviously. You tear it open and it's not the one you like. Well, oh, sorry, can you put this back on the shelf, please? It's not the one I want. Sir, you've already opened it? Yeah, I know. But I don't want it. So that's not how this works. Fuck off. Guarantee someone's like that. You know, if I can, I'll trade it for an Ultra Magnus or something. I wouldn't mind an Ultra Magnus Blokees. Or the regular Soundwave or something. Right, there we go. So that's that. We can now move on to... I'm going to do 2 Transformers figures, then build the Lego, and then do the other Transformers figures. That's the order I'm going to do it in. When I ripped open the box, the bag was already opened. I want a different one, please. Oh, somehow that might work. Probably tried it with Slag too. It's been opened, you can't return it. Yeah. Right, so we're going to be kicking off with another collaborative series Transformer. I've got a few of these by now. You'll see in the background there that I've got Agent Knight and Code Red from the Knight Rider and Stranger Things shows, respectively. This is basically Transformers Frankenstein. I mean, we can see behind the label here, Frankenstein. This is Frankentron, a collaboration with Universal Monsters. There's also a Dracula one. There is only Dracula and Frankenstein, I believe. I don't think the Universal Monsters one were very popular. Or they were only licensed to do these two. I don't know. I think the ones from the more current TV shows were more popular. But I saw this guy in game, in Sports Direct. going for a very decent price for what it is, as always, so I went ahead with that. There's also a cool little Easter egg in the box. We'll check that out in a second. He is a retool of, I think it was War for Cybertron, not the game, but the animated show. War for Cybertron Sentinel. No, God, what's his name? Oh. Do you know, it's completely slipped my mind, but the good news is I do have TF Wiki open. I've got a bit of glare there. How do I get rid of that? God, that makes it worse. What's this? What's this angelic glow? Is that from outside, or is that my camera lens or something? I don't have anything to wipe it with. Maybe if I... See, that's a lot better, but it's throwing all of this into shadow. Lighting was never my strong point. Never mind. We'll get through it, right? We'll get through it. Do I have the Street Fighter ones? I do not. If I did, you would hear about it. For sure. I haven't even seen them in the wild. Like, I haven't seen them for sale anywhere. So they might not have reached UK markets yet. But mummy, it was Optimus that was a zombie. Kind of want them because they're dual vehicle ones. Ah. Easter egg is a Mary Shelley bot. Brilliant. Or Frankenstein's Bride of Frankenstein. Right. So I've got the TF Wiki open because I thought it'd be fun to read a little bio. So the Frankentron link on TF Wiki actually leads to Frankenstein's monster is a monster brought to life by Dr. Frankenstein. In some realities, where he is a robot constructed from desecrated Cybertronian corpses, this frightening mishmash of spare parts instead goes by the name Frankentron. So there is a Frankenstein Easter egg or cameo in the Transformers cartoon. We would have seen it. It was in season 1, I think. Spike, the young human character, got injured and was declared brain dead, I think, or was in a coma or something. And so, obviously, Wheeljack and Ratchet had the bright idea to transfer his consciousness into a Cybertronian mind, which they put together in a body made of a mishmash of different Transformers parts. So that obviously ended terribly. So there has been, like, Frankenstein-ish monsters in Transformers canon. But collaborative Frankentron is a retool of there you go, Siege Impactor. It wasn't War for Cybertron, it was Transformers Siege Impactor, transforming into a Cybertronian tank. In place of Impactor's gun, he comes with a large Tesla coil, which can be plugged into his vehicle mode turret to create a fantasy lightning gun. As this is a crossover with Universal Studios, the toy is specifically meant to call back to the 1931 Frankenstein film. Among its remolded parts, Frankentron's new hands are in a default horizontal position, and the package art make clear that this is meant to represent the movie monster's arms out staggering posture, sorry. So the Dracula is called Draculus. Like Draculus, his box is designed to resemble we'll see in a minute. Yeah, everything else is just a... although I didn't know that. Okay. Right, now that I've read out that bio, let's crack him open. You've only seen the Street Fighter ones on Amazon so far. Maybe they're an Amazon exclusive then. I don't know. Right, anyway, so kind of like Code Red. We can see the Code Red box over here. It was kind of packaged in like a pizza box, which is really cool. But the funky thing about Frankentron's box is... I opened it the wrong way around. I need to turn it this way. It's a VHS tape. I mean, that's not unique to... Is the box meant to be stuck like that? Yeah, I can't pull it out any further. Giggity. Yeah, I think it's meant to just catch there. But that's no good. I want to get him out of his plastic prison. Yeah, so what I just read on TF Wiki is here that this text here is obviously alien language. That's Cybertronian, and it reads, "It's alive," which I love. It's alive. I'm going to need my scissors to cut him free, so bear with. I can't pull it out any further. Got to find the bleeding scissors now. There's, there. Found them. They were in the dishwasher. What I wanted to say was, there's always one thing I forget to do when I'm setting up for an unboxing, and today it was prepare the scissors. Right. Is that all of them? Yes, it is. Right, there's the robot. We'll have a proper look in just a second. Let's get out his Tesla coil. I think it's cool that he comes with a Tesla coil. I don't know what that noise was. He's not Waspinator. And then there's this lightning effect part in here, which I'm trying to get out. There we go. No, it's not coming out. I need to fish out the instructions as well, wherever they may be. Those aren't instructions. They just completely unraveled as I pulled them out, but there they are. There we go. He's got like a lightning effect part as well. Okay, put the box away. Ooh. So here is Frankentron. Yeah, no wrist rotation. So like it said in the bio, his default pose is meant to be like this. That's a stop motion waiting to happen, isn't it? He feels a lot better than I thought he would. He's very lightweight, but the plastic quality is better than I thought it would be. I didn't get any of the well, no, sorry. The only War for Cybertron figure that I have is the War for Cybertron Earthrise Optimus Prime, and this is based on one from the previous line, War for Cybertron Siege. Again, he's a retool of Impactor. But yeah, I think the paint detail is really good as well. I like the green. I like that the head is suitably Cybertronian, whilst also having that Frankenstein look with like the large forehead, the staples on it, or Cybertronian versions of the staples. Not to be confused with the stationary supplier. Oh, he can kind of hold his hands out to the side. I don't know if that means anything. Oh, he can wave. Hello. Yeah, cool. Good joints as well. Does this move? Yeah, okay, so his shoulder cannon can lift up to allow for shoulder going up. Otherwise you sit it down like that. Nice tight shoulder joint. 90-degree elbow bend. Obviously the wrists only swivel sideways. They rotate all the way around, I assume, for vehicle mode, although I suppose you could see them as like a bludgeoning attack mode or something. Upper chest rotation. No, so not really waist rotation, but it serves the same purpose. No hip skirts to speak of, so he has a nice kick and a rather interesting spread. These are ratcheted as well, soft ratchet, so he can hold. He can probably. Yep. Frankenstein busting moves. Don't miss in cinemas the Universal monster movie Stomp the Castle, featuring DJ Frankenstein. And a special dance routine from Wednesday Addams. Ankle tilt, which again looks like it might be part of the transformation, given how extreme it is. Probably just under 90 degree. I like that Decepticon badge there. One thing I will say, it's kind of sad that they're like forcing the Decepticon badge on him. Like, Frankenstein's monster wasn't like inherently evil. He was just very angry with the world because of how it treated him. But then, if you think about how Megatron became Decepticon leader, kind of the same boat. So yeah, sure, we'll go with it. What about his head? What can his head do? The head cannot move up and down at all, but can move side to side. He's got a monobrow as well. Good. Let's give him some toys. So I mean, there's these 5mm ports everywhere, so you could put the Tesla coil like on his arm. I mean, there's this green bit. Where's this green bit meant to go specifically? I don't see a post to attach it to, so I think that might be just for vehicle mode. But strangely, he can also hold it like from the Tesla coil end. You could plug that in like that. I mean, the War for Cybertron, Earthrise, Siege, whatever, those toy lines, they really emphasized these ports. I mean, you can see how many Frankentron has, and Impactor would have been the same. Like, there's 3 on the side, 1 on the leg and 2 on the arms. He's got 2, I guess maybe 3 all on the back as well. They really wanted to push the playability and combination of these things, which is cool. Oops. Because where there's posts and ports, there's weapon storage. And we all know at this point that I am a fan of weapon storage. So he's got this like lightning effect as well, which you can plug into the Tesla coil. I'm not really sure what configuration. Oh, there we go, like that. So he's like shooting lightning out of it, which is very cool. That's a really funky effect part there. There he is. Action pose. Arms stretched out, shooting lightning at you so that he can then strangle you. 2 ways to kill you. Very efficient. Good on you, Frankentron. Yeah, I dig it. I dig it a lot. So the reason I've got Code Red and Agent Knight here is just to compare him with some other collaborative series efforts. So, yeah, Agent Knight is a lot bigger. I think they had to do that to compensate for the battery storage in the chest. But he's also shorter than Code Red. So I think he's definitely more in the Voyager kind of series. I think Code Red is as well, to be honest. But Agent Knight would definitely be considered leader class, I would think, if you're familiar with the class system in Transformers merchandise. Right, well, he is a Transformer. He does transform. So let's whip out the instructions and have a go. Oh, okay. So the instructions actually show to put his Tesla coil on this arm specifically, facing upwards, like that. Which I kind of see the purpose of this little green bit now. It's like it's hooked into his elbow, so it's almost like like lightning strikes here, and that gives him power, or powers him up rather. I kind of like that idea. That's pretty fucking metal. Like he's a Transformer who can only stay alive if he gets struck by lightning. Funky. Right, so you turn his head all the way around. Turn this around and pop this out. Yep. And pop the head down and put that back. His shoulder cannon rotates right over. Then we lift up the chest cavity. Move the arms up like this. And fold the hands in. Rotate the forearms like that. And they come down like this. Okay. And that's it for that side. Let's flip over. Not many steps involved for the transformation. It's very, very straightforward. Coming to the feet, fold the toes down, move these out to the side, peg the legs together. Yep. Then, wait, what's that bit doing? Oh, rotate all of this like that. Is that what it means? Yeah, no, that must be it. Oh, no, okay. There we go, that bit untabs, and then we get this. Then this rotates around, and clips there. Same on this side. Except this one isn't clipping quite the way the other one did. There we go. And then fold the feet back in. Alright, there we go. That is Frankentron transformed. Very straightforward. I kind of, I enjoy both a complicated and a simple transformation. Simple ones are great because, quick and easy. You can just pick up an easy transformer, convert it back and forwards multiple times, just to while away 5 minutes. But I also really like the more complicated ones because it really shows how complex transformers can be, and it makes you appreciate the design efforts that go into making them. Even though some of the more complicated transformations can really drive me crazy. So obviously now that he's in a tank mode, I don't know if this can be stored in here. It'd be cool if it could. I can't really see an official place for it. I suppose his hand could hold it. I don't think there's a socket at the back, no. So we can plug it on the roof. To be fair, I've just moved the instructions away. Oh god. Okay, so you can't really press too hard on the turret. There we go. Let's have a look at the instructions again, see if I can figure out places to put the Tesla coil. Oh, yeah, okay. So... wait, which bit is that pointing at? Oh, I think I might have rotated the arms wrong. Yeah, I have. Okay, so these rotate this way. There we go, that makes sense, because there's some tabs that the chest cavity now plugs into. There we go, I might have misinterpreted the instructions there. There. And then it actually says that this plugs into here. There we go. So yeah, I was right. The Tesla coil does plug into the inside of the turret there. Which is good, because it means it gives you, you know, a cannon that can face upwards, and you can rotate the tank turret as well. Although it does seem to come off quite easily, so I'm maybe more likely to just leave it on the top, or I don't know, have a poke around and see if I can find somewhere more secure to leave it. So this Tesla, this electricity effect, it does have a 5mm port here. So I'm guessing it can be like plugged in somewhere. I suppose you could even do that with it if you wanted. It's not accurate, but what the hey. But again, you know, it's a form of weapon storage, and I am here for that. I am here for that always. Even though I can't bloody find where it can go. Let's just... There you go. It makes absolutely no sense, but then why should it? Now he's a Star Wars droid offering out free lightning bolts to people. Late boot. Anyway, there we go. That's Frankentron. I really dig it. I dig it more so than I thought I would. I mean, again, if I thought it was going to be terrible, I wouldn't have got it. But I always like to be surprised by how good something is. And I really like this. I think it's kind of a shame that I found it on, you know, for sale. I think it deserves more attention. Yeah, I would definitely like to get more of the collaborative series. I think the big two that I don't have that I would like is Ectotron, the Ghostbusters collaborative crossover, and the Back to the Future one. I can never remember what the robot's called though, but obviously it turns into the DeLorean. I mean, who wouldn't want a transforming DeLorean, you know? Anyway, that's Frankentron. We're going to move him to one side, and we're going to put him back into a robot mode later to compare with all the others. So, up next, I'm going to move these guys out of the way as well and bring out our next comparison Transformers. Oh my god. Agent Knight just took a tumble. Gotta transform back in time. Gigawatt, thank you, Versace, that's the one. Marty, we gotta transform the car, Marty. What? What do you mean? So there's War for Cybertron Starscream. And War for Cybertron Optimus Prime, because now we're going to open War for Cybertron, a studio series, War for Cybertron Ironhide. Back to the Future reference. I really need to rewatch those. Well, I say rewatch, like, I think they're films that I've only ever seen bits and pieces of. Like, they'd be on TV and I'd be like, oh yeah, I'll watch this. And then have to go somewhere, or otherwise have to cut the movie short. The irony being that in the cartoon, the DeLorean transforms into a suitcase. Wow. I had no idea there was a Back to the Future cartoon. Right, so War for Cybertron Ironhide, I once again have a little bio for him. Here it is. Ironhide is a battle-hardened veteran, one of the toughest amongst the Autobots. As one of Optimus's oldest and closest friends, Ironhide saw the great potential within Optimus to be more than what he allowed himself to be. Got one talent, Busting up Decepticons is a quote from the game. So yeah, he is playable in. Honestly, I think it might be one of my favourite missions from the game. You can either play as Optimus Prime, Ironhide, or Warpath. Really, really great. You get to ride like giant Cybertronian slugs, which sounds grosser than it actually is. Oh, I should play those again. I did actually do a playthrough of those. I might have mentioned before, they were the first Wednesday game that I ever streamed. Transformers, War for Cybertron, and Fall of Cybertron. There's the instructions, we're going to need those. There's that. Put those in there as well. Let's free Ironhide from his prison. Cut into that in just a second. He does have this big glaring backpack poking out from above his head, but I'm pretty sure that that's just to get him packaged. It wasn't like part of the transformation or anything. Isn't that everything? Nope, just this arm. Okay. Okay, I think I tidied up the robot mode correctly. I'm going to try and be a bit more efficient with my rubbish as well, because there's so many robots to undo today. Unbox rather. There we go. There is our Ironhide. Ironhide comes with something that just fell on the floor. There's a little gun. The Studio Series. Yeah, they've dropped the Gamer Edition moniker. So it's just Studio Series now. He comes with a pretty cool axe. There's a gun. Kind of similar to Starscream's. Kind of looks like a sniping kind of thing. But I did drop the handle. Oh, there it is. Ooh. It didn't go far. There we go. Just a short kind of war axe there. Quite different to Optimus Prime's. I'll compare them later. But here he is. Here's War for Cybertron Studio Series Ironhide. The first thing I noticed was how hidden his face is. I think that is correct in the design. It's also not altogether uncommon. There are many versions of Transformers who apparently can never look down. They are forever cursed to look down at their own boobs. I mean, same. Really great robot. It's tidier than I expected, given that this was like a great big mass of plastic behind his head in the packaging. I think the only reason they did that was to like shave a bit of space at the back. The arms feel a bit long, like almost like gorilla arms, but you know, he is meant to be like a muscular, if you can call it that, robotic, powerhouse, which Ironhide kind of always has been, in every version. But I dig it. I think the colours are really great. Again, it's like true to the Studio Series form. It's meant to look accurate to the source material that it's based on. Just like Starscream, just like Optimus Prime. Really good stuff. Right. So, if I'm not mistaken, just like all the other Studio Series, his forearm, can unplug. And you can replace it with a gun. Because in the game, when you wield a gun, your hand just disappears because it transforms. It transforms into a weapon. Although currently I'm having trouble finding where to put it. I don't even know if that's the right configuration. I guess that's right because you've got the scope kind of on the top. I guess it's like a carbine or something. I don't even know if that's right. Something that shoots like 2 rounds at a time, you know? Like... I cannot do sound effects of guns. Does he have storage of his spare hand anywhere? There is a hole in his butt. He does have a butthole. You can kind of see it there. But this spare hand, there's nothing there. There's nowhere for me to put it. Oh, does that go there? Oh, nice, it does. Okay, so his spare hand can attach to his back. So you can have the gun in place there. I think I know why this comes apart. It's so that you can poke the handle of the axe through his hand and have this on the end like that, so he can hold it, you know, hold the axe. Let's bust some Deceptor chops, he is like to say. Ooh. Keep leaning on the scissors, I'm going to move them out of the way. Yeah, right, let's put his arm back and look at his articulation. So... there we go, just like that. So, separate shoulder armor pieces. So I guess that they move so that he can get some range of motion on his arm. Oh, that also looks like it's part of the transformation there. Yep, 90-degree elbow bend. Unlike Frankentron, he has a wrist swivel, but no wrist bend. Large, flat grey pieces on the back of his hand, which, I mean, it does make me think that it's like armor, so I guess that checks out. But, you know, you can't help but think about how impractical that would be if he had opening and closing fingers. Yeah, the head, even though it's like contained in this very small area of the body, it does rotate. Although turning to the right, or his right, is a lot tougher than turning it to the left. So that's obviously a resistance issue in the ball joint. Arm rotation at the upper arm. Cool. And obviously that's the same on both sides. Again, that's a little bit tight. He does have waist rotation. And because there's no hip skirts whatsoever, an incredible spread. And a high kick as well. Great chunky calves. Ironhide does not skip leg day. And they bend, again, at a 90-degree angle. 90 degrees all you need. I mean, it's fun if they can bend their legs more, but... okay, so he does have kind of an ankle tilt, but it's locked to either this position or there. There's not really a middle ground. I think that does provide some limitations on how you can pose him, because you can either do that or like that. You can't really have anything in between. Although saying that... oh, no, this one's ratcheted as well. It's just a softer one. That's fine, not a problem. Dynamic poses just means it's up to you how you want to pose it. Yeah, he is great to look at. A little bit obscene at the back. I don't know, like this isn't doing it for me. I feel like they could have like included some hinges here or something somehow, so that this could fold down and just make a cleaner backpack. But I mean, I don't know. They're kind of meant for display purposes, so you would display him from the front. So it's not a problem. I mean, I can even see on the camera that his backpack isn't that noticeable face on. So, yeah. But I love it. As I love all things Transformers. Interesting knee joints here. He's got like a sticky outy bit here, but not on this side. I wonder if that's related to the transformation. But before we get to the transformation, there is Starscream from War for Cybertron game, and there's Optimus Prime from the War for Cybertron game, looking very good together. I would very much like to get more of the War for Cybertron Studio series. I think so. There already is a Ratchet one, and Ironhide is a retool of that, as they often are. They often share the same alternate mode or similar alternate mode. I think there is also a Studio Series Bumblebee and Cliffjumper, but I mean they're long gone. If I want those, I'm gonna have to get them secondhand or something. Right, let's move those out of the way. We're done with that comparison. Let us now. Oh, hang on, no. Let me just compare Prime's axe with Ironhide's. So Prime also has like a segmented axe, just so that you can poke it through his entire hand, or just have him hold it like in the middle somewhere. Yeah, so it is a smaller axe, more solid colouring. The detailing on here is a lot deeper, but that might be for weapon storage purposes. Yeah. Axe Bros. Nice. Right. Let's turn him into a Cybertronian car. This is much busier than Frankentron's instructions. Let me tell ya. Okay. Oh, a lot of this is just... Oh, I didn't even check out weapon storage on his back. Oh yeah, so his axe can store there. That's very tight. Is it that one? Oh yeah, that one's a lot better, but it hangs so low. It's like a third leg on his back. And where can this store? Oh, I think his gun can store on his butt because of that, There we go, yeah. There you go, so there he is with all his weapons stored. Okay. This looks like the transformation here, so we'll go from here. Fold the backpack down, fold these out. Then his entire upper body comes up like this. So that we end up like that, yep. I think his head has automatically kind of folded down, which is where it should be. Yeah, push it all the way down. Shoulder armor comes up. Don't know what configuration that has to come up in. Alright, they come up and rotate. Like that. Okay, no, they have to meet in the middle somehow, so like that, I guess. Yeah, like that, okay. That looked good. Then this bit down. Like that. You can kind of see how the car is starting to take shape. Like that? Oh, hello. Okay, yeah. I think that's how it's meant to happen. Yeah. Apparently it's meant to click. it is, it's not clicking for me. I don't know, that seems right, so... Yeah, I don't want to force it anymore, I'm just going to hold it in that position and see what happens. What angle is this? I really don't know what... Yeah, the instructions are really unclear here. Which is out of camera there. Don't know. Anyway, so coming back into this configuration, the arms come out to the side. T-pose to assert dominance. And then down like this. Alright, yeah, okay, so... Oh, there you go, that's where they're meant to fold. Okay, cool. And then these fold up and tab in there. Nice. What's going on now? Rotate his arms over. I've kind of done that anyway. And then the arms come down by the side and plug in there. I'm guessing. Yeah. No, don't you come out. I may have skipped a step. I mean, that looks right to me, and... Oh, the instructions don't say to do that yet. Never mind, I'll roll with it. So, rotate this all the way around. And then rotate his knees like that. There's a panel that has to just open up. Oh yeah, those ones I'm guessing. Incredible. That should just plug right on, just need to get the right purchase. There we go. Do you know, that wasn't even the bit that needed moving. Oh, I think I was meant to hold it this way, and these are the bits that lift up. There we go. And these bits fold out like that. Yeah. These open out this way. Oh, and then the legs bend all the way around like this. Okay. And then push these two halves together. Are the feet meant to move? I guess not. Sorry, I'll put that piece back on in a second. Oh yeah, there we go. Ah, come on, what's the beef? What's the beef here? There we go. I don't know why this is being a little bitch. Right, let's just start again. Snap it all together, yeah. Okay. Toes meant to tuck in? Don't think so. Yeah, there you go. So that bit fitted perfectly. Just need this to do the same. Transformation is proving more of a struggle than I thought it would be. Ah, yes, good. And then all of this should snap together. Yeah. There we go. Including these bits. Okay, I think we got there. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, there's a few bits I did too early, but there we go. Oh, to be fair, there was like a whole sheet of instructions that I missed because I folded it up too close. Yep, cool. He does have the featured weapon storage in vehicle mode, so let's have a look at that now. No, well, actually, no, let's have a look at the vehicle mode itself. A very cute and square kind of car. You wouldn't really expect it from Ironhide, but it is what it is. It still, I mean, it still feels hefty, fast, you know, like high-powered. Which it is in the game, so again, it's just transcribing that video game accuracy to toy form. Honestly, once it's all packed together and clipped in, it's actually a pretty like solid like car. Although this keeps popping out, that's a trouble right there. So it's nice when it clips together, but it's not nice when something pops out and you think, oh god, something's not meeting its connecting point properly. But there we go. He does kind of roll. There's a wheel not quite catching here. I think there are some clearance issues, probably caused by these leg panels here. But you know, he's rolling pretty well. Looks good. And kind of like kind of like the other, like the Optimus Prime and the Fall of Cybertron Optimus Prime that I've got. They're quite slidey on a hard surface, which kind of makes you think about the, you know, the hover mode that you get in the games as well. Anyway, he does have weapon storage, and this can store on the back, just like that. Or just like, no, come on, which way do these go? This way? Ooh, they are not going in. Oh my god. That is fiendishly tough, but you can see how these line up to those holes there, but they ain't going in. Unless you have to get the angle right, but... Oh, there we go. So you end up with that as a weapon storage. Fun. And the axe stores on the roof, because why not? But at least with that, you get like a little kind of cannon mode. I don't know. All the weapon storage looks pretty ridiculous on when it's done like this. But at least it's somewhere to put it, and that's the takeaway from any weapon storage, is that you've got somewhere to put it. Alright. So there is War for Cybertron Studio Series Ironhide. Done. Put him down here next to Frankentron. Now it's time for something a little different. We're gonna build some Lego, baby. It's the Transformers Brickheadz number 262 and 263, 4084 Lego Brickheadz Transformers Bumblebee and Bumblebee Car. I like that they included both in one set. I think I would have been annoyed if they tried to separate these and thereby charge more for both. Fun fact, I actually saved a couple of quid on these because I bought them in Austria rather than the UK, and the conversion of euro to pound meant that these were slightly cheaper over there than they were here. Little victories and all that. I didn't actually end up saving any money because Sentinel Prime and Ironhide, they actually ended up costing a bit more in euro than they did for GBP. But because I hadn't seen either of those on UK shelves yet, I was like, oh yeah, those please, and I'll pay you for them, which I did. Oh, what am I doing getting the scissors? I don't need scissors, I can just pop this open like this. There we go. There we are. Yeah, I figured that'd be a nice simple thing. 4 bags, still in the plastic bags, I might add. Lego. I thought you'd moved on to paper. 2 instruction booklets, one for the car, one for the head. I also like that. Means I can put them in separate baggies when I dismantle them. Let's start with the head. Oh, can I scan the... I mean, I did get points, VIP points for buying them, because I used my VIP card when I paid the purchase, but they don't have the QR code on the front of the instructions like they usually do. So I can't get the bonus 20 points for owning a set. Optimus Prime doesn't have it on the box, so I'm assuming it's not on Bumblebee's box either. Never mind. Never mind. I probably made 20 points for buying them anyway. Earned, rather. I don't think this will take that long. Yeah, the instructions are down here, so you won't be able to see what I'm doing. I've not made a Brickheadz before. I bought my niece the Wednesday Addams Brickheadz for Christmas last year. But, you know, she made those, I didn't make it. And I haven't owned any Brickheadz up until now because they haven't really been my thing. But obviously where Transformers are involved, you know your boy's going to be all over it. Okay. Put that there and that there. And then we have this. my god, does he have the spare wheel as a backpack? That's adorable. Adorable detailing. Oh, that's an arm, clearly. This won't take long, will it? I don't know if it's worth doing the prediction whether I'm going to drop any Lego because... Well, I don't know. I'll leave it up to you, dear viewers, if you want a prediction. I'm sure Space Bunny can set one up. It also depends on how many of you are watching. You might not win anything. Might be just a bet against yourself. Autobot badge. And then... Oh, there you go. This is obviously the chest. Yeah. And then we put this on top. I guess this is meant to be the... Oh my god, is that an Energon brain in his head? More of these around the side. Oh god, and then on there. Bag number 2. That's his chin, clearly. Okay, yeah. No. Where are you? There you are. Speeding through this. And Lego has not currently touched the floor, I might add. Thank you, Seribot, for another ban. Ah, Seribot. Shout out to Seribot for doing the good work. The Lord's work. Okay. Just like that, is it? And that goes on the back. Yeah. There's the back of Bumblebee's head. Does he have feet, or is that it? Maybe that's his feet. Let me put this here. Oh God. No stickers, but I've got to make sure I get these lined up right. The shiny, twinkly eyes of Bumblebee. His little face is coming together now. Isn't it? Yes, it is. Oh, I think I missed a step. There we go, that's how it was. That's how it's meant to be. That goes there. That goes there. And then we do his little horns. Ah. Adorable. You gotta love it. Trying to straighten my back out a bit. God, it's like it's like stretching an accordion. Oof. There we go. Do it properly. Come on. Yeah, put that on there. Put that in there. Ah, we're almost done with Bumblebee. Just got to finish his face off, I think. Not to be confused with Face Off, starring Nicolas Cage and John Travolta. This with a little stripy bit, orange detailing at the front, and that goes over this, which then whacks onto his head like that. And then under here, oh, maybe now we're doing his feet. Yeah, there we go. Little feetsies. Okay. Out to the side. Oh my god, it's like micro detailing of the VW Beetle like headlights that he has on his feet. Oh, you'll have to see it. Oh, then we just take the display plate and fit it like this. Ah, there we go. There's Bumblebee as a head. A Brickheadz, sorry. Ah, I love it. It's a shame I can't get the lighting right. Oh, my spine! Ah. I need a new one. If anybody knows where I can get a new spine, please let me know. Right, there we go. But we're not done. We're only a quarter of the way through. Kiesco, hello. To the tune of Copacabana. His name is Robo, the master builder. He can build with all the blocks, and he also likes to unbox. His name was Kiesco. He plays the Dark Souls. Deathless run under his belt. He has eyes that makes my dick melt. Interpret that how you will. Good evening, Kiesco. Welcome. How's it going? Oh no, sorry, Space. I don't have streamer. I don't have the streamer bot open. Again, I usually don't expect anything clippable from unboxings, so you're gonna have to do that one manually if you like. To be honest, if you do enough clips manually, to be fair, Space, if you wanted to top Owen as a clip maker, you could go back through some old streams from the past 2 weeks and clip some stuff. But that's a lot of effort. I'm joking. Don't do it. But if you want to clip that moment, you go back and get it. Fallout New Vegas Old World Blues equals new spine. Ooh, good to know. I will get to New Vegas eventually, I promise. Right, bag number 3. Wouldn't it be funny if I turned the page and it says open bag 4 first? Kiesco, well, thanks. How are you? I'm very well, Kiesco, thank you. I don't know what rhymes with thank you. Spank you? I don't know. Let's get it. Oh dear, oh dear. We're rapidly moving away from family friendly. Bumblebee as a car. Let's start making it. Let's start making the car. I wonder if the car will be able to roll freely but also be displayed. I'm kind of hoping there'll be a way to do both. He has eyes that make my dick melt. Thank you, Space. Kiesco's over Dark Souls for a while now. What do you mean? You've still got Dark Souls 3 Deathless to do. That's quitters talk. Poo, doo doo, loo, zoo, q. Blue. Crew. Many words rhyme with ooh. Well, I'm glad you're doing well. So, if Dark Souls is off the cards, what are you going to be playing next? Crash Bandicoot Deathless Run. Or is it not going to be a challenge run? Is it just going to be a focus on horror games? No, excuse me. Witcher 3 this weekend. Ah, fucking dope. Thank you, Space. Honestly, Kiesco, have you played? I can't remember. Have you played Witcher 3 before? Is this just your first time streaming it, or is this your first time streaming it and also playing it? Because I've said this a lot. As recently as this past week, I have said that The Witcher 3 is one of my best experiences in gaming. Like, I fucking love that game. You've never played the Witcher games. Honestly, you're starting with... Well, I would say you're starting with the best one. I think Eve would probably say that the second one is best. I think she says the second one has a more, like, lore accurate kind of story going on. But honestly, The Witcher 3 is just incredible in its own right. Obviously, preferences are subjective anyway. But yeah, I think it's my favourite of the three. It's bloody amazing. And yeah, I hope you're doing the expansions as well, because the Blood and Wine expansion is, again, really good. But Hearts of Stone is fucking incredible. Like, really. You're excited for it. Oh, I'm excited for you, man. I will definitely have to make sure I can try and be there to watch it. He was a witcher. He slayed the monsters. So, there's probably a rhyme there somewhere. I can't bother thinking of it. Everything's Copacabana now. It's going to live in my head rent-free for the next week. Got a nice blocky interior of the car here. So we should. Of course, I'm sitting here hyping up The Witcher 3. You might end up hating it. You might think, oh my god, this is the worst game in the world. Why did I ever agree to play this? I'm going to kill Robo for hyping this up so much. I think it's unlikely, but the chances are never zero. Right, and that just sits there, does it? Yep, there we go. Adorable. Lurk, got a customer after something. Oh, bloody customer coming in there making you do your job. Maybe they can hear me. I hope they can't. The customer is never right. Oh, I thought I missed a bit. Gotta put this in here. Ka-ching. Cool. Oh, there you are. Good. Do you know, I think I've been quite lucky. In all the Lego sets that I own, none of them have had a piece missing. Like, I've never been in a position where I'm like, hang on, there's a piece missing from this set. Like, even if I have to take a while to find it, I do find it in the end. Not once have I had to message Lego and be like, this piece is missing from this set. Which I think is pretty good going, because there's a lot of pieces in these bags. Like, even for the smallest set. I suppose that's the benefit of having machines package them up for you. But there must be someone on site at the Lego factory, like, checking for spillages. Do you think they get to keep what they find? Very slowly, over many weeks, they can collect the pieces to make a set that they really want. There's the little spoiler. I can't tell if the long bit is sticking out or if the short bit has to stick out. I've got a feeling I might... Oh, no, that is the right way. Yeah, okay, good. Hello, Pickle. Good evening. How was work? I hope it was good. Check it out. Little Bumblebee. And I'm now doing the car version. And then I'll do Optimus Prime. And then I'll open up these two. And then we're sailing. Right. That there. There we go. This bit. Work was good. You adore those. How does everything else look? Really good. The Frankenstein robot was a lot better than I thought it would be, and the Ironhide, the red one from the other one that I picked up from Eve last week. That's really good too. Both really good in their own right. And I've still got these two to look forward to. Very happy indeed. Oh, and guess what? The Blokees. Can you guess who it was? Given that... So, right. So you can see on here, there's Bumblebee. All of these ones I don't have. Can you guess who it was? I mean, you might be able to guess because I haven't built it. I mean, you can see inside the box. Yellow pieces. It's another Bumblebee. Like the chances of getting the same one that I already have. And yeah. Wow. It's been sitting there 2 weeks as well, and I've been avoiding building it for today. Super annoying. Yeah, I'm not that annoyed. I'm more amused. I can already think I'm probably just gonna like trade it. Because I'm sure there are other collectors who might have a duplicate. So I'll just upload this to the sales Facebook chat or something. Maybe we'll just pay each other shipping and then just send them to each other. Or if they're local, I can meet up with them or something. That's my plan anyway. But yeah, I mean, it is a surprise every time. And yeah, I was very surprised to find another Bumblebee. It is what it is. I mean, they did have those, like, cases where you can buy all of them at once, and I suppose that's what you avoid by getting that. But it's still a lot of money to drop. I don't have that kind of money. It's because I'm spending it all on Lego. There's the front of Bumblebee. Oh, I've got this bit the wrong way around. Ooh, come on, off you get. There we go. Flip that around. There we go. That goes there. This goes here. Ooh. Blind boxes gonna make you buy more boxes. Yep, indeed. If only I had some way of knowing. But there is no way of knowing. It's not like the Lego minifigure packets where you can kind of have a feel to see which minifigure you've got. The Blokees are boxed, so no way of knowing who's inside until you open it up. So that should be on the other side there. And then we have this. No? Oh. Missed a bit. Oh right, that's the side, okay. This side specifically. tell. No, I guess that's right. There's a lot of this little black sliver here. It's a lot less visible in the instructions, so that's why I was a bit hesitant there. But I think that's it. Now we do... Oh, we finish off the rims. There we go, one there. And this there. Oh, brilliant. There we go. Nice. This is turning into a very cute little car. That's what Bumblebee is. Bumblebee is a very cute little car. Okay. I think this might be it. Just doing the wheels and then putting them on display. Oh my god, that was almost lost into the ether. There wasn't a prediction in the end, was there, whether I would drop Lego on the floor? I still haven't, but it was a close call just then. There we go, then put the tyres on, that's easier. There we go, and he's not on his display stand yet, but it is confirmed you can roll him about. Hey. It's very cute. Love it. Right, and now we do the display. Wonder how this is going to work. Let's see. Put those there. That there. This bit being left out is concerning me. Did I miss that somewhere? Maybe I didn't. Maybe that is just a spare, but it looks large enough to be significant. I don't know where it could have gone though. Yeah, I put the bit on the front. Yeah, that bit's there. No, okay, I think it is just a spare piece. Alright, fine. I mean, it looks finished, so... Ah, there we go. So we can roll about, but then we can just plop him on there, and he's a freestanding little car. There is Brickheadz Bumblebee, robot and car. Smashing. I'm just going to put the spare pieces in one of the bags. Put those together so I know that those are the spare parts for Bumblebee. Where shall I put them? I shall put them in undisclosed location. Oh no. The one that got away. Okay, there we go. Right. We are not done with Lego just yet. It is now time to do Optimus Prime. I did him second because he's my favourite. I wonder if they'll do more of these. Maybe they might follow the in the footsteps of the Icons versions of Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. I think the rumour is we're going to get Soundwave next, so then once that's out, maybe they'll do a Soundwave Brickheadz. What a troll, though, when a kid is like, oh, can I get Lego Optimus Prime for Christmas? Thinking of the big Lego Icons one. And instead they end up with a Brickheadz version. Both valid. Both very cool, alright? That's not a complaint. That's more a joke in the eyes of someone who wants something and accidentally gets something else. Okay. Well, yeah, once again, we'll do robot first, then truck. Oh. Yeah, no QR code. So I guess no bonus points for these ones. Sag. Quite similar features to Bumblebee here, I've noticed. This bit done. Oh, right. Tiny little chest. There we go. Oops. Oh god. Yep, good. And once again, we give them the Energon brain. Good. Oh my god. Optimus, you're drunk. Go home. nice. Little bits of blue here. And here's battle mask. And then sparkly blue eyes. Oh god. Please let me rotate these. Okay, that'll do. It is making me think of like a bird for some reason. I'm hoping he will look more Optimus Prime like when he's finished. Ugh. Right, bag number 2. Shall I be cheeky and mirror this on the other side? I mean, I'm assuming he's going to be symmetrical, so why not? Oops. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Hey, now, come on. Optimus doesn't have Autobot symbols on his ears. Incorrect. But I suppose you can't really get one on his shoulder because it's too small. Although, I don't know, I've seen Lego print things on pieces smaller than that. I do like how they've put the smokestacks on his arms as well, though. Look at that. Right, let's do another one. And then on the back. Autobot branded headphones. I would, if those existed, which they probably do, I would like them. There was a Transformers branded gaming chair that I wanted, and I foolishly put it on my what's that wish list thing called? Throne. In the hopes that some wacky individual will be like, I hate having money, I'm going to give this guy $500 to buy himself this Transformers gaming chair. And, do you know, it never happened. Funny that, isn't it? Right. How's this work? Oh, like that. Okay. Nice. Our Prime is coming together. Oh yeah, this bit I've already done, so I'm skipping ahead. Yep, did that bit, did the arm. Now we put his little ears on. Or antenna, I guess they are. Aerials, whatever you want to call them. Hey. And now we're doing his little feet, I think. And then we will be done with Brickheadz head or robot Optimus Prime. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I missed a bit here. There we go. Now he's complete. And we assemble this in the same way as we did Bumblebees. And then Optimus can stand here. There we are. There's Prime and Bumblebee next to each other. Yeah, they should definitely do more Transformers Brickheadz. Can you imagine all of these lined up in a row? Oh, and with their vehicle modes in front of them. Or next to them, like that. Oh no, an excuse to get more Lego. What a shame. Right. Onto the truck mode then. And once we're done with this, we'll move on to the final two. The final two unboxings. Oh my god, the tiny little fuel tanks on the side. Very cute. Be fun if there was a Brickheadz trailer to go with it. But they've left it open for that to happen, you know, with a little hitch here. Alright, bag number 4. The end is in sight of the Lego build. I can shortcut this as well. I think I can. Yeah, it looks like this will become the door. There we go. Played the system well there. So this will go here. Like that. Yeah, looks good. Which means I can put this on the other side. Yep, the instructions are then telling me to do the thing I just did. So we end up with this. Putting the little lights on top. Smokestacks on the rear of the truck. Good. Get that. God, okay, right. That goes there. That doesn't go there, it goes here. Nightmare trying to get these to line up properly because I can't. In order to put the piece down, I have to put my thumb over it. But if I put my thumb over it, I can't see what the alignment is like. You know what, that'll do. It's only to get the little sparkle bit facing the same way on both sides. Okay, let me get this. Plug that across the top. And sit this here. Ah, nice. Oh, no, hang on, we're not quite done there yet. Put these on top. The horns. And then lastly, I think lastly anyway. These go on here. Oh no, where'd the other one go? Oh, there it is. A close shave. Thought I'd lost a part then. Okay, then just the wheels. I'll do as I did before and put the rims on first, and then put the tyres on after them. It's so dorky, I love it. Oh, alright. just because they had to accommodate for the flatbed of the truck, it just looks really weird. Oh, but we love it. And then do the same thing as we did for Bumblebee. There we go, and then we'll plug Prime on top. There we go. So there we have Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. Brickheadz. All four built. Ta-da! It's not very center camera, is it? The trouble when the camera is like on the left of the phone, like I have to reach in front of my phone like halfway across it to get central. Anyway, that's that. I folded the bag away, even though I made a mental note to keep it, so I can put the spare parts in. I'll have to sort out a zip tie baggy for these. Alright, good. Alright, so now that we're done with the Brickheadz, we can now move on to the final two unboxings. Even though that was also an unboxing, technically. But it was also a chill build. Just moving these guys out of the way because we are on to a Transformers 1 Studio Series unboxing now. We're going to do Sentinel Prime. There's my Studio Series Deluxe Class Optimus. Just move these guys out of the way. Put them over here. Yeah, nice. Alright, yeah. Studio Series Voyager Class Sentinel Prime. And in keeping with the new tradition... Oh, there was a LEGO prediction, was there? But nobody predicted. I thought so. Okay. Sentinel Prime is the sovereign leader of Cybertron. Sadly, the last survivor of the original Primes, he has nonetheless carried on the legacy of his fallen comrades by leading Cybertron into an era of peace and prosperity. He always encourages the mining class to work harder and harder, because they're those kind of good guys who don't mind working hard for everybody else, right? Sentinel is the kind of leader who inspires everybody with his tales of bravery and heroism. He fended off those nasty Quintessons, and now his main goal is finding the matrix of leadership so Cybertron can thrive even more than it already is under his rule. He loves workers who can think for themselves, though. They're just what a Prime needs to motivate the rest of their ilk into keeping up the hard work. After all, a Prime is nothing if he cannot inspire his people to stick to protocol and produce for their planet. No siree. There we go. Slave driver. Yep. And if you've seen the film, then you'll know more about that. Right. So we don't so obviously Sentinel Prime is in the Transformers 1 movie. We don't ever actually see him transform, but like the decoration and modifications on him kind of imply that there's an alternate mode there. Not seen it yet. Okay, I do believe it's on Now TV. Probably on Paramount Plus UK as well, maybe. I would really encourage you to watch it because it's really good. Really good Transformers film. And it was too little too late. We should have had this kind of film from day one, but there we are. He just sounds like a dick, work harder, etc. Yeah, like kind of Farquaad mentality. Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make. You didn't know it was out. Oh, yeah. I can't remember how long, but it's been a while. Because the film itself was in cinemas in like October last year, so yeah. Go watch it, it's good. But yeah, I've heard very good things about just this figure in general. So I'm very excited to see what this has in store. Let's release him from his prison. Something else I also noticed about the Studio Series line is that they've done away with the like the backdrops that were with some of the earlier ones. Good. They were just a waste of cardboard, if you ask me. There we go. He's free. Let's tidy him up a bit and then get his accessories. I don't know if these are facing the right way. Just his heel, okay. Okay. Yeah, honestly, his robot mode is really good. And like the sculpt of his face, it's like one-to-one with the movie. Jet mode looks cool. It does, yeah. Like with a lot of Transformers, they probably based the alternate mode on like concept design before the film even came out, because obviously they have to work on these well in advance of the film releasing, so that they can time the release with the release of the film. These miners would prefer to work the mines than live in a free penthouse. Exactly. That was my terrible Trumpton impression. Right, let's get these. I also think he's got beautiful colours. I love that shade of blue on him, and the gold is really nice as well. He obviously appears a lot shinier in the movie, but I love that coloration there. So what we have in here is like a kind of shield slash dining fork, and we have, is it just the one or is there two of them? Nope, there are two of them. These two little missiles slash pistols. They even look a little bit like null rays, like what Starscream and Thundercracker and Skywalk have. I'll do the same as I did before. I'll put this in here so that I'm not overloaded with cardboard later on. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, this can peg onto his arm, and you could hold these in each hand, or they can go on the shield. Oh, maybe not like that because they'll poke into each other. So I mean, again, even the Studio Series line has like an excess of 5mm ports. So you've got loads of customization for where you can put weapons and accessories and stuff. Oh dear. He's falling apart. Thankfully that just clips in there. Yeah. That's really, really good. This is how... Honestly, I wish that the detail and quality of this Studio Series Transformers 1 figure had been used from the start with Optimus Prime. I'm surprised that they're kind of similar heights, because Sentinel Prime is sold as Voyager class, but Optimus Prime was only Deluxe class. So you can see that it's not necessarily the height of the figure that does it, it's how much space they take up in the box. I kind of expected Sentinel Prime to be a bit taller, but I am actually glad they're of similar heights now. It does make me now want Studio Series Deluxe Class Megatron. But again, I think that's come and gone. I think I might have to get that second hand now if I wanted it. The wish list is ever growing! Just like the Lego one. I can't keep up. My wallet can't keep up. Never mind. But yeah, reasons for wanting Megatron more now become apparent in the film. And that's all I'm going to say. I don't want to spoil it for you, Space. Yeah. See, he looks good next to Optimus, but he looks great in and of himself. Like, seriously, that head mold, that head sculpt. I don't think my camera's doing it justice, because again, I can't get the lighting right. But just have more money, forehead. If only I could manifest money into my wallet. So a couple of things I know about this guy already. You can, I believe, pull his chest apart. No. It's something about his wrists. I think that you can... Oh, there you go, yeah. So it's like a hidden extra weapon. You can slide his forearms forward and he gets like these hand cannons. Which is pretty cool. Pretty cool that you can do that. Let's just see where else you can store these if possible. It doesn't look like you can store them on the back. I would like if that was an option. It would blend in well with these wingtips here. But that's not working. There might be somewhere to store them on the gold wings. Maybe they even store on the wings? Not that I can see. Where else can these little handguns go? Oh, yeah, no, hang on. So, like how I mentioned, they were like null rays that the, your Seeker design would have. They can plug into his shoulder. Although they're not quite as obvious as they are for, like, Starscream and that. Ah, man. Yeah, I'm seriously impressed with this guy. Great colours. Again, he's got that Studio Series quality feel. Big fan, big fan. Let's have a look at the instructions. See if anything else we've missed. Yeah, it's just saying you can put his handguns in his hand, you can put the shield in his arm. Yep, that's all very obvious. Oh yeah, he does actually have like a battle mode, which is pretty cool. And the instructions here show how to do that. So you pull his arm down, and you put these where they were before. Like that. Then lift his shoulders up, is that it? What's going on here? Was it just this bit? Oh. Oh yeah, okay. Where does it want that to go? Oh, is it just like a shoulder gun thing? Okay. Okay, sure. Why not? Oops. Then on the leg, this bit folds out. Gotta have to keep folding and unfolding the instructions. Oops. That's right, they're on a hinge anyway. yeah, he's got these missile shooters from his legs as well. Dude's fucking packing heat, as they say. Yep, I found this out earlier by accident. He has these jet boosters in his feet. Fold these down and fold this up, I think. Then... oh, rotate around. Oh, no, I did that bit, okay. Then fold down this section of his chest, and then we get a battle mask. And then apparently his chest rotates up. So yeah, that's really cool. It's like it's almost like a third form. He has like a war mode or a battle mode with just 1,001 different places where he can shoot you from. Wow, yeah. Not really much display options like this. Because he can't really stand like this, so you'd have to get one of those like clear plastic like rings that you can put around the waist of an action figure to hold it in the air. But still really cool. And this is actually something that he does use in the film. But yeah, it's always nice when there's like a secret, well, not so, or I guess not so secret in this way, a secret third mode. So I'll put him back to regular robot mode, just in case that's where we have to do the jet mode from. Probably doesn't matter, actually. Okay, his chest is untabbing rather easily. I wish that wasn't the case, but there we go. I do like how these fold away so neatly. I didn't even know they were there until I read the instructions. Okay, so let's look at his posability. Yep, shoulder looks a bit weird given that that's where it rotates. It is also kind of on a ball joint, so yeah, you've got a little bit of like a ever so slight butterfly joint there. A separate shoulder joint there, but that's the one that's quite tight and unpegs the chest cavity. There is an upper arm rotation, but it's kind of hindered by a piece of armor here, but that's still good range of motion. Yeah, see again, the chest is coming apart. I hope there's a way to fix that more securely. Maybe I'll learn about it when we transform him. 90-degree elbow bend. No wrist rotation to speak of. He can move. Okay, yeah, both forearms can move though. I wonder if that's because. Oh yeah. So I can see on the top of the wrist here. There's a little tab going along a sliding gap in the forearm. So that's why the wrists can't move. But that's fine and cool that you can get two shooty arms. There is a waist swivel. Cool. And again, just like the previous entries this evening, no hip skirts, meaning Sentinel Prime. Oh, he can do the splits, but there's also a little bit of extra. Look at that. Wow. That's how you become a Prime. Just be flexible. Yeah, this is... that's my one grievance with this figure at the moment, is that how the chest comes apart so easily. Oh, God, stretching out my neck and back again. Ugh. I'm going to feel that in the morning. Okay. Turn the instructions over. And now we're going to turn him into a pretty cool looking jet. we put his arms down. We take these wing pieces, take them out sideways. Oh, and they come all the way down and clip down here. At least they should do. Oh yeah, like that. Yeah, taking on more of a wing shape there. Okay. I didn't focus on the head rotation or the feet. Yeah, 90-degree leg bend at the knee. There is a serious ankle tilt there. A little bit of a toe bend, mostly for transformation, but it's there. Yeah, cool. Right, so we're turning his head all the way around. And then bringing the nose cone forward like that. And it looks like that's as far as that goes. Oh yeah, there's a couple of tabs either side of his head. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that pegs into there. So looking at him this way, we lift up the wing pack. There we go. Snap the legs together. Yep, good. Oh, and then this whole assembly comes backwards. Yep, that's tabbed in where it's meant to. And then the wings come all the way back and tab in there, do they? Yep, looks right, yep. Chest comes down like that. Cool. Arms up at the elbow. Oh, no, they actually come down. Oh, I see, yeah. At least I thought I saw. I thought. Yeah. So the gaps behind his wrists tab into here. Cool. Yep, that bit's done. And obviously we fold out the jet boosters the same as we did for his battle mode. Yeah. And then back on this bit we fold these up. Ah, and there's the jet. Doesn't look quite so aerodynamic. The shoulder pads look a bit out of place, but I mean, it's a fantasy jet, right? Who cares if it's aerodynamic? I'm getting War for Cybertron Starscream vibes from the design of the jet. Like, Starscream also has like rear-based wings that point forward with a couple of angled like fins at the top with a pointed nose cone. So I wonder if this design took inspiration from that for like a Cybertronian look. It wouldn't surprise me. And yeah, even though I've never seen the jet mode, I think this is really cool. The transformation was kind of fun. Again, like, obviously these separate for the transformation, but I do wish they were more secure in robot mode. Maybe they'll tighten up over time, or maybe as the shoulder loosens up, it won't pull them off the middle of the body so easily in future. But yeah, a very nice jet mode indeed. Let's just sit that down. And obviously we have multiple options for weapon storage again. So you could have the shield up here. And you obviously have to put the little pistols on there as well. But if we take those off, they can also store... Where's the instructions saying? Oh yeah, just in the side here. Actually, maybe I'll do that this side so that the peg's sticking up. There we go. You get some nice little shooters here, laser pistols. I actually prefer that look to having the pistols on top of here. Yeah. Very impressed with Studio Series Transformers 1 Sentinel Prime. But again, I wish that they gave this level of attention to one of the main fucking characters. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love any Optimus Prime, and there are things that I enjoy about this version of Optimus Prime, but I do think that in comparison to how they've done Sentinel Prime, he does look a bit naff. You know, I feel like they kind of rushed Optimus Prime, and I guess now that the film's come and gone, they're able to concentrate on perfecting the other designs a bit more. That's how I feel now. I might have sung the praises of this Prime when I did the unboxing last year. And I don't hate the thing, don't get me wrong, but, you know, I'm just kind of lamenting the fact that this guy didn't get the same attention as this guy did. And this guy isn't even the main character. But it is what it is, you know? Ugh. God, I need a new neck. Ugh. Okay. Well, that is Sentinel Prime. Done. Yeah, hopefully I can get a Megatron as well, and I can recreate some scenes. There. Move the box. Ugh. This means we are now moving on to our last entry in today's unboxing. We are finishing today on what I consider the high point, even though we've had many high points along the way. I'm going to bring out my Armada. So I've got Armada Optimus Prime from the Legacy... oh god, what was it? Transformers Legacy Evolution Armada Universe Optimus Prime. That was it. Just the core robot, which I'll get into in a second. And we've got Armada Wheeljack there as well. We're going to compare those to Armada Red Alert. This guy was very, very high on my wish list. So as soon as I saw him, I was like, yep, I'm getting that one. Didn't even stop and think about the others that long. I was just like, nope, I want this. This is also my first Age of the Primes figure. And you'll notice that even though it's a different line, it has very similar style to the Studio Series boxes. Just minimal, very simple. You've got some art of the figure, a few little, you know, promotions of the Age of the Primes on there, and photography and whatnot. It's very standard now. Very standard box art. The Legacy box art was still pretty cool. And, you know, credit where it's due to the Studio Series line for having those backdrops for so long. But I think they got the message that not many people really wanted them. I certainly didn't, because I get rid of all the boxes now anyway. But Armada Red Alert, let's read out his little bio, according to TF Wiki. Red Alert was once a fierce warrior. It was not until he was seriously wounded, losing his hand permanently in battle, that he was able to sit back and realise how terrible war is. He is now a reluctant fighter and somewhat emotionally detached, preferring to repair his friends than tear his enemies to shreds. This does not mean he is now a coward. To the contrary, when a fellow Autobot on the battlefield needs his immediate medical attention, he will be there no matter what it takes. He's a brilliant medic and scientist, but he's also extremely cautious. In an ideal world, he would come with his Minicon partner, as per the Armada TV show. That would be called Long Arm. But I don't think that the current iteration of Transformers is going to lean into that very much. Although I do think that Legacy Hotshot came with his Minicon, whose name I can't remember. No, it's not coming to me. But still really cool. How can he be a brilliant medic with one hand? Well, I guess it acts as like a welder, so he can weld his friends back together. Get ready for your examination, Optimus. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, I mean, I suppose it's no different to using a tool on an operating table. He just uses his hand instead, or lack of hand. He uses his tool. Ooh, okay. So these instructions are blue and white and black. All the other ones have been red, white and black. Interesting. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Obviously, when I watched Transformers Armada growing up, I really wanted, you know, all the Autobots. I wanted Optimus Prime, Hotshot, Red Alert, Hoist, Scavenger, all of them. But never happened. But now I can fulfill that childhood wish. Obviously, I do really want Hotshot and Starscream. There is a Legacy Starscream as well, based on the Armada universe. They will come in time, I hope. I've even been thinking about Legacy Tidal Wave, and he's a Titan class. I shouldn't think about it, but I do. Ooh, is that it? Are you... Oh! No, I think I've got... Ooh. Come on, easy does it. What is still attached? Oh, this one. There we go. That's just a spare bit of cardboard. Let's get this detached. Oops. Oh god. Knocking the camera about. Jeez Louise. Alright. Armada Red Alert. Let's tidy hymns up. Ooh, nice. Nice strong ankles there. What's happening with his arm here? Oh god, his joints are so stiff. Ugh. Is that stiff or is it just hindered by this? Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, I see why. These they actually flare out at the shoulder. Lieutenant Red Alert, you ain't got no hands. Hand singular. There you go, his head was kind of sat awkwardly as well. Oh my. Well, there he is. Something I quite liked about Red Alert was that he was quite long and gangly. And it was like, oh, well, why isn't he all blocky and chunky like Hotshot or Optimus? Like, I really wanted to figure out how he transformed, which is another reason why I wanted the toy when I was a kid. Other than the fact that I just wanted all the Transformers. Yeah. Obviously, it's not uncommon now. I just realised I've left a strap on his person. There we go. Ooh, ow! That was elastic and it pinged into my palm. Oh man, honestly, this is like... It's like fulfilling a childhood dream 20 years later. Transformers Armada was 2003. I know, it hurts me as well. Oh, okay, there's quite a few bits here. Oh, nice. He has 2 different hands. One is a gun. Oh my god, make that 3. He's got like a claw. The claw. So there we go. How can he be a good medic when he's only got 1 hand? Well, he can grab you. I think that's a hinge on there. I don't want to force it. Oh, no. That is very much molded. That is molded plastic. I do not want to bend that. There you go. Snip, snip. Time for your circumcision. No, they don't do that. Quote 2321. Everything changed when the 1.18 nation attacked. Oh my god, 1.18. Obviously referring to a Minecraft version then. According to Discord discussion, anything 20 to 99 years ago is vintage. So 2003 to 2005 counts as vintage. Yeah, but have you considered? No. I don't want to hear it. Ugly crying. Right, here's Red Alert's gun, which interestingly appears to have half a emergency light on it. And if we look at his back, we can see probably my favourite form of weapon storage is when it actually becomes part of the robot or vehicle. So we could leave that in there and just consider it part of his backpack. But it is a gun, and he can wield it, and we have a different choice of what we can put on the end of it. So we can have like this little Gatling gun, like that, and have him hold that here. It's also a very long gun, considering the size of his arms. And we can plug that in there as his inoperative hand. Or very operative hand, given that he's a medic and all that. These are rotating freely. Okay, they do stop there. Okay. Ah, he's really cool. Oh, hang on, let's compare him to the other Armada figures that I've got. It'd be very cool if I can store this on the robot mode somewhere, but we'll find out a bit. Hello, JH, sorry. JH is vintage. Like a fine wine, JH, like a fine wine. So there's Red Alert. There he is next to Wheeljack. And then here's Optimus Prime, the core robot. Yes. So in the show, Red Alert was kind of head-to-head with Optimus Prime. I like that he's shorter than Optimus Prime. I do feel like Optimus Prime should be the big robot, you know, he should be the taller one. It's quite simple in Transformers lore. The biggest one is the strongest one. But yeah, I like that he's also not too much shorter than Prime. Like, you know, they don't have to, you know, Optimus doesn't have to stoop, Red Alert doesn't have to get on his tiptoes to have a conversation with him. There they are. Reminder, this version of Wheeljack is a Decepticon. He would not be having conversation with these two. At least not until the Unicron Crisis. Something else cool about Red Alert and Optimus, this version of Optimus, is that they are both playable characters in the 2000s Transformers PS2 game, based on Transformers Armada. You can play as Hotshot, Red Alert, or Optimus Prime. And I remember when I played that game, playing it back to back, I would play Hotshot on easy mode, and 100% it. Then I would play as Red Alert on medium difficulty, 100% it. And then I would play as Optimus on hard mode, and 100% it. Saving my favourite until last, of course. You're like a fine wine. Something else cool? You. Hey! Get out of here, you old charmer. Yeah, so I'm very happy to have, like, 2 of the main 3 Autobots from Transformers Armada. The other being Hotshot. Those 3 were, like, in the first few episodes. We didn't see another character until quite a ways in, from what I recall. We should do a watch party of Transformers Armada. I mean, it will happen. Just gotta give it time, I guess. Right. So, yeah, out of the box. Move Red Alert's shoulders up. I've already done that. Yeah, it is showing all the different variations that you can have of Red Alert's gun. Oh, that's cool. So, if we take these apart for now, if we attach this on here right away, we have... Oh, come on. Behave yourself now. There we go. So he's got a shoulder cannon, and then you can fold it away, and you don't even have to unplug it. Oh, that's good. Really like that. Obviously, you can't do it with anything plugged in the end, but that's still fucking cool. Nice and clean there. What else is there? Oh my god, yes! There is storage of this little piece on the back of his leg. Looks like we can fit it in here. Is that right? Yeah. Just like that. And presumably... can this store in the other side? No, I don't know. It's not holding place. Maybe it doesn't. Ah, come on, man. Maybe it stores somewhere else. I don't know. Is it in the instructions anywhere? So the instructions for the gun, it shows this being in the end of the gun, the little clipper things. It does not show me where these little clippers can be stored in robot mode. That is disappointing, but let's turn the page and see if it's anywhere else. No. You can store the other red laser behind his leg, and then I suppose you could have this on his forearm, but nah, that ain't for me. Unless there's some other clever way I can store this. I'll leave it separate for now. Let's look at his articulation. He's, oh god, very tight ratchet joints in his elbows, which are double jointed. Oh, yeah. Got it. There you go, so he can bend his arm up just like that. His window here is a bit gappy. That can't be right. There we go, fixed it. Yep, good shoulder movement. Obviously you've got the this piece moves independently of the rest of the shoulder, but still good. He can look up very high, so you can always see who's shooting down at him. He's kind of got like a bit of a gooseneck going on. I think that's where it's meant to be. If you lean it too far forward, then his chin catches and he can't look down. But if you put it back there, he can look down and stare at his tits. Amazing. This is exactly what I was saying about Ironhide earlier. Like, all he can see is this. It's like if I attached a cardboard box to my chest and tried to walk around, I could see how impractical that would be. Anyway, yeah, so the other arm would be the same. He does have a wrist rotation. Oops. And I guess there is also a wrist rotation here, even though there's technically no hand. Waist swivel. Oh my god, there is one there. You've just got to detach the back a little bit and you can get more rotation going. Otherwise the back is kind of in the way. I do believe that we have a quadrilogy of beautiful spreads today. Yep, everybody can do the splits perfectly. And they can all do a really good kick as well. Upper leg rotation, a knee bend, which is, again, very stiff. Single joint, not like the elbows, which is just 90 degrees there. And the knees do click into place as well. Ankle tilt. Yeah, the foot can tip back and forward and side to side. So lots of posability options for Red Alert. Something else I love about Transformers, I always like the ones that turn into a car or a jeep, just like a rugged, rural kind of everyman car. In this case, it's an emergency vehicle, but I still love it. It's just nice when they turn into a car, you know. That's the classic Transformer. 1 minute it's a robot, the next it's a car, and then you go on from that. Oh, it's a truck. Oh, it's a digger. Oh, it's a tank. You know, there's always something nice about going back to just 4 wheels on tarmac or off road. Right, we're going to transform him now. So if I tilt his head back, I believe I've got to lift this up. Yep, like that, and then lift this panel from behind, like that. Then fold the head down and put this down. Yep, put that down there. Rotate the arms like that. I might just take this off and put it in the leg storage, just in case it gets in the way for the transformation. I hope I didn't put them in the wrong way. God, let's get this out. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that one sits in there. And that one in there like that. Cool. Okay, right. Done. Rotate the arms inwards. Done. Then rotate them up so that they clip into the shoulder panels. Like that. Rotate the elbows all the way around. So the double hinge joint on the elbow is for transformation, but you can also use it for posability in robot mode. Something else I always enjoy. Yeah, I don't think the gun on the end of the arm would fit in there, so it's just as well I took it off. Good. Let me rotate that like so. Now we come down to the feet. Oh my god, his heels weren't even out. Completely missed that. It shows them folded up for transformation, but I think that's pretty cool that he can stand up even without the actual heels that are meant to balance him. I suppose they serve more of a purpose for posability. I can't get them out, but that's where they're meant to go anyway. Fold the feet up like that. Then rotate it and the legs break at the shin and fold up like that. Then lift this up, fold out the back of the Jeep. Oh, excellent. This stores in here. What, there? Yeah. Ah, we've got it. We've got storage for all the accessories. The little clippers go in there. So these fold up here, and yep, connect with that. It's all coming together. And then the whole thing folds down like this. Just gotta make sure all the panels line up. Ah, hell yeah. What a groovy little truck. Not truck, Jeep, 4x4, whatever. Off-road vehicle. Off-road emergency utility vehicle. Off-utility emergency vehicle road. I love it. It's filled a very big gap in my current collection wishes. Again, we're seeing loads of these 5mm ports. There's even one on the hood of the car there. But it was active, it was posable in robot mode, which means you can also use it in vehicle mode. You've got the shoulder cannon there. I don't think you could put that on here. It wouldn't fit in the same. It wouldn't fit because the peg is too far back. But yeah, now I know how Red Alert transforms. I like that there's still a fleck of blue in there, kind of hinting at the rest of the here's mostly blue as a robot, and then the only hint of it is the legs and this little piece here on the Jeep mode. All right, well, as promised, we are now gonna bring everybody out together who we've unboxed today. So there's Red Alert, there's Sentinel Prime. There's Frankentron, and there's Ironhide. And now we're going to convert them all back into robot modes. Excellent additions to my collection from all walks of Transformers life. Something unique, something apparently vintage, something new, and something that came in between these two. I think 2010 War for Cybertron came out. So not vintage yet, but, you know, give it 5 years. Okay, and we're going to do robot mode in the order that we unboxed them. So we're going to start with Frankentron. Right, so I think start by moving these out. Unpegging the legs. I know these bits are meant to rotate down, but what triggers that to happen? Is it because they're clipped in place? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Put that there. Then lift the chest up. Pull the arms out. And rotate those like that. Oh, there we go. I was confused because his hands are fused in a certain direction, and also his waist is turned around, so I had to think about where his arms are facing. Oh wait, no. Oh no, that was the right way. Okay, there we go. Losing me bloody marbles. There is Frankentron as a robot. Again, I quite enjoyed how simple the transformation was, and I really like the electric part. Is there another way to display it? I suppose, yeah, like that. Let's I'll just put it on his back for now, somewhere kind of out of sight, and we'll have this on his arm there. There we go. Frankentron. Next, War for Cybertron Ironhide. Okay, so this was a bit fiddly to transform, but I think I know what to do. Let's start by removing these, and that should loosen up all of this. I'm going to pry apart the leg sections with care, I should add. Yeah, these bits can pop up. Good. And yeah, there we go. rotate this all around, clip those back into place. I don't think that bit had moved, because I think that's just part of his, well, I don't know actually. This bit rotates, and goes, oh yeah, like that, and rotates in. And then this bit, where did this bit go? No, don't do that, you sausage. Okay, I might need to figure this bit out. I'm pretty sure I've got the rest of it nailed down. Yeah, those bits fold up and go in there. Fold that bit up. And this bit comes down, but it doesn't connect to anything. Or are they? No, they're not just loose. They should attach to something. But what? Oh, is that? That can't be right. Maybe that is right. Ooh, God. Yeah, those bits don't fold all the way in. That bit comes down and tabs in there. I don't think this is right at all. I don't remember these bits being here, but maybe that's because they sit on the outside. Oh, that might be right. That's not right. That isn't right. That ain't right. Come on, I shouldn't. I don't think I would have to look at the instructions. I pride myself on being able to figure it out without instructions. Ah, yes, there we go. I had this panel rotated the wrong way, that was all. Yeah, there we go. Right, I mean, at the moment he's just a ball. He's like a television screen on legs. Yeah, unfold that, pull those out. Okay. Yep, that bit like that. Put the shoulder pieces down. Yeah, I definitely think that Ironhide's head is meant to be sitting that low in his little neck there. Fold these up and slap them in there. Let's have him wield his axe. But the gun. I do wish the gun had an alternative storage method. We'll leave it there for now. Right, there's War for Cybertron Ironhide. Next, Sentinel Prime. Get out of there. There we go. got, does that act as a heal support? I'm going to leave that out there and see what that does. Pop these up. There we go. I think that's right. So you can kind of have his wings angled how you wish. Give him his little pistols, one in each hand. So I don't think we did this configuration yet. And then put the shield on his left arm. Sentinel Prime. And last but not least, Red Alert. Yep, okay. Ah, okay, there we go. There's a bite point on the heel I was looking for. Okay, yeah, these bits on the side, they don't actually have anywhere they lock into place. They're just kind of free rotating. I wish there was like a kind of soft like bump lock to secure them in place, but that's a minor detail. Just realised I was holding that way too close to the phone. And then we get to pick and choose what we have on his other arm. I'm going to go for what I like to think is just the basic, the basic piece, this one. Alright, there we go. There's the awesome foursome of tonight. See also duplicate Bumblebee, Blokees Bumblebee. Yeah, I'm impressed with all four overall. They're all really, really good. I think I knew from the start that these two were going to be my favourite of the four. That's why I saved those until the end, because I thought Sentinel Prime looked amazing. I'd heard really good things, and that's all come to fruition. He is really good. He does look amazing. And Red Alert, I mean, he was just high on my list, and I knew that with modern engineering and modern plastic quality and like detail, he would be my favourite of today, and he is. There is a lot of bias there because of my, Transformers Armada being my gateway into Transformers. But that's not to say that these two are bad. I mean, I love the Transformers War for Cybertron game, and subsequently Fall of Cybertron. They're the only AAA games that we've kind of got that really made it into the mainstream. So I love that we're still getting high quality attention to that game by way of the Studio Series line. And, I was pleasantly surprised by Frankentron. It's definitely an odd choice. Like, who, especially for a line, I think this is definitely one that's aimed at collectors, not like your average consumer. Like, you try and show your 5-year-old about, oh, here's this black and white old film about a guy who is made from the corpses of other people. Why are you crying and running away? So I think it'd be a hard sell for like Transformers' target audience, that is children. But yeah, this is definitely a really great collector's piece, and I am a collector, so yeah, ticks many a box. Really nice artistic styles as well, like deliberately moulding the hands to be constantly like hung over like this, to for that zombie look. Plus Tesla coil, bolt of lightning as an accessory, metal as fuck. Yeah, they've all got some pretty decent extras actually. You've got Ironhide with like the segmented axe, so he can hold it 2 ways. He's got his gun as well, which he can either hold with his hand or it can be his hand. You've got the Tesla coil and the lightning bolt for Frankentron, which works in robot mode and in tank mode. Sentinel Prime has his battle mode, and Red Alert has 3 different configurations for his broken arm or missing hand. And he's got a gun. It really is a decent set. This has been one of my favourite unboxings. And I mean, this isn't going to be my unboxing of the year. I already know what my unboxing of the year is going to be. Maybe even my figure or figures of the year. But I've got to wait until July to get those. But who knows what I'll find in the next month. There's always plenty of Transformers up for grabs when I have money. I'm quite tired. It's a long unboxing. I've been going for 3 hours and 10 minutes. But I did include a couple of Lego builds here. Oh yeah, but yeah, let's bring these guys back in. Front and center. Long indeed. Long man. Where is Truck? There is Truck. There we go. Long but fun indeed. Yeah. Loads of fun. And I'll post some decent pictures of these guys either tonight or tomorrow, whenever. But yeah, that's it. I'm not going to bother checking for someone to raid. However, if you are still watching, I appreciate you. Thank you for joining me in my Thank you for joining me as I waxed lyrical about Transformers and Lego, near non-stop for 3 hours straight. But I will be streaming again tomorrow. Tomorrow is Aliens Fire Team Elite. It might just be me on my own playing it. I did ask some people if they wanted to join me. I'll confirm that again tonight or tomorrow. Otherwise, it'll just be me. But it will be Aliens Fire Team Elite tomorrow. But until then, have yourselves a wonderful Tuesday evening. Peace out. Much love. Bye-bye.